I adopted Lulu from the Dane County Humane Society in Madison, Wisconsin on August 31st, 2001. My dog Billy Joe, Border Collie Keeshond, age 11 at that time, and my then partner Bob came with me. We had already met Lulu once before, so we were ready to take her home. Lulu was about 3 months old when I adopted her. A woman found her wandering on the southwest side of Madison without a collar and took her to the Humane Society. God bless that woman. A Humane Society vet spayed Lulu shortly after her arrival. She was such a cute puppy. She appeared to be a collie mix. Much later, I learned from DNA testing that she was actually a collie-Siberian husky mix. I named her Lulu after my Aunt Louise, who had died recently. Lulu was housebroken within a few days in her toileting, though she did get into some destructive mischief. One day when I came home from work, Billy Joe came to get my attention right away, and she quickly led me to the scene of my shredded straw hats. I'm sure Billy was trying to say, "Look at what she did." Lulu was also somewhat of an escape artist from a crate, and made it clear that she had no intention of staying in one. Other than that, she was a pretty good puppy. Lulu, Billy Joe, and I went on a camping trip with my pop-up trailer about a week after Lulu's homecoming. We went to Copper Falls State Park and visited Cornucopia, Wisconsin, near the shore of Lake Michigan. In late May 2002, I took Billy Joe and 11-month-old Lulu camping again in Nicolet National Forest near Eagle River, Wisconsin. During one hike, we saw a porcupine in a shelter cabin. Luckily, the dogs were on leash. My dog Billy Joe died at the age of 13 in June 2003, when Lulu was 2. By then, Bob was no longer part of our household. Billy and Lulu weren't really friends. They tolerated each other. In November 2003, Lulu and I adopted Bernie, a Rottie Shepherd mix rescue. He was 1.5 years old. Lulu and Bernie played sometimes. In the summer of 2004, Lulu and I met my future husband, Steve, and his 2-year-old red lab, Maggie May, at our dog park. Bernie and Maggie hit it off right away. Lulu was a little more aloof. Steve and I took our dogs to Eagle River, Wisconsin on a vacation in June 2005, when Lulu was 4 years old. Steve and I got married in March 2006. Here's Lulu, age 5, in June 2006, in our new home with Steve, Maggie, and Bernie. We became a pack of 5. Lulu and Maggie did play sometimes. This was in the backyard in August 2006. In May 2007, we took the dogs camping to Door County, Wisconsin. Lulu was always wary of water. As a puppy, she would even avoid puddles. As an adult, she still wouldn't go above her knees. I think some event with water traumatized her very young. We all went camping again in September 2007 at Big Bay State Park in northern Wisconsin. Lulu was then 6 years old. In May 2008, we went camping at Kettle Moraine North State Forest. Bernie died unexpectedly of an internal organ problem in August 2008, at age 6. We took his ashes with us when we went up to the cornucopia area in September 2008. Lulu was then 7 years old. What can I say? I can't help it that she was so photogenic. In October 2008, we adopted Buddy, a 10-month-old lab plothound mix rescue. Lulu wasn't crazy about Buddy. She tolerated him most of the time, though sometimes she sort of attacked him to put him in his place. Her attacks didn't faze Buddy much, but I think they earned her some of his respect.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Both just got a corner. Get it, Lou! Get it, Lou! Come on, you got the advantage.
Wear them out, Lou.
Come on, honey, we'll pay you in ham bones.
Get him, Maggie.
Maggie, you're no help at all. Can't do a thing with that Galileo bone in your mouth. Whole lot of growling going on.
Get him, Maggie. Go get him.
Good Lulu. Good girl. Good girl. Hold on, baby. Folks, his butt is touching the ground. He's getting tired.
Get him, Maggie.
Lulu won't give up. Good Lulu. The longer she does it, the madder she gets. Mad turns to adrenaline. Maggie chews her Galileo in frustration. All of the tug that she had yesterday.
Yeah.
Just this corner. You go, girl. Don't let go, Lou.
Oh.
Oh no, go get him, Lou.
There goes the little turd. There goes the little turd.
Oh. Yeah, I could take the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taking over.
You just push this button to stop it, right? Yeah. Ah. Go, Lulu.
You're gonna take the free.
Yeah.
I'll take the free. And thank you. We'll get him, Maggie.
Maggie says, leave me out of it. This phone's enough for me. Boy, it's just, it goes on and on. Neither of them want to give up. No, Lulu, go after him. And here we have Lulu and Buddy again in energetic competition in August 2009. Yeah. Oh, it's hard to keep you in focus, kids.
Are we in danger from these intelligent predators? Are the humble squid rogue? To see for myself what kind of hunters these animals are, I'm gonna dive during a feeding frenzy. That's when the fishermen catch the squid using a glow-in-the-dark jig covered with rows of sharp needles.
Get it, Lou. Get it. It's all right, Maggie. There's the narrator.
Look at baby.
Sir, I have to say I'm offended.
Oh no. Now I have to go my phone.
Taking a bout between rounds. Taking a break between rounds. And it's over. Body goes down. And it's Lulu and Buddy Presenting a squaring Christmas
Ah.
Eve off Tug Fest with Buddy, 2009. With Maggie commentating.
Oh! This little arm move that he does.
Yeah. They're at a stalemate. It's all right, Maggie.
Dog Whisperer on TV. This toy has lasted almost a year.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Buddy's favorite toy. We would do an ad for it anytime. It stands up to Buddy.
And Lulu.
And Lulu.
Get it, Lulu.
Lulu, you aren't trying very hard. And Maggie takes it. Will go on. She preferred to sit on a bench at the vet's office, above the common dogs. Lulu was a cancer survivor of numerous mast cell skin tumors in various places on the outside of her body. Each tumor had to be surgically removed. Fortunately, the tumors stopped before she was 10 years old. Vet specialists told me that when these tumors develop, it's usually in adult dogs under 10 years of age. Here she is consoling Maggie, who was recovering from knee surgery in May 2011. One day early in March 2012, we took all the dogs over to a large snowy field. Here you can see Lulu exploring and hunting, definitely her favorite activities. See that little mark between her eyes? My theory is that she was scratched by a cat before she was rescued at 3 months old. Lulu was afraid of cats, except when she didn't know it was a cat she was chasing. She was the first to try out our new bed in August 2012. In September 2012, we went camping on Madeline Island again. As usual, we took some great hikes. In the middle of a long hike, our pack often liked to rest around a group camp picnic table. Coming and going in the van, I noticed that Lulu and Buddy usually preferred to sit up and look on top of things on the bucket seats, while Maggie was happy to stretch out more comfortably on the back bench seat. These positions kind of reflected their personalities. In March 2013, we went hiking in the snow at Devil's Lake State Park. Here's Steve and Pack on a windy beach in Newport State Park in Door County, Wisconsin in late May 2013. In May 2014, we went camping on Madeline Island in Lake Michigan, northern Wisconsin. The girls did some exploring together. By the summer of 2014, Lulu's hindquarters needed some help going upstairs. Mama got her and Maggie each a mobility assistance harness, which didn't slow them down much. Although Lulu's jumping days were past by the time she was 13, she'd want you to know she was quite an athlete in her prime. She could jump our 5-foot fence with a standing start. One day a neighbor told us Lulu had a habit of jumping the fence to go exploring when we were at work. The neighbor would tell her, "Lulu, go home." Of course, Lulu said, "How did you know my name?" But then she'd jump back over the fence, and we were none the wiser until the neighbor tattled. Steve had to install 1-foot extensions at the top of the fence all the way around the yard. Once Lulu even tried to jump those, but she got snagged and decided to give it up and stay home. We took the girls camping without Buddy at Copper Falls State Park in northern Wisconsin in September 2014. Meanwhile, Buddy got lots of one-to-one attention from a good pet sitter, so he was happy too. On hot summer days, Lulu often hung out in what I called her little cave under some bushes in the backyard. She sometimes preferred to be out under the shady bushes instead of inside with the air conditioning. In late September 2015, Lulu suddenly lost her appetite and control of her hind legs one day. It happened so quickly that we took her to an emergency clinic on a Saturday night. Unable to diagnose, they immediately referred her to the UW-Madison Veterinary Hospital. She was immobile in the hospital for a few days, and we thought we had to prepare for the worst. I had actually called our regular pet clinic to schedule a euthanasia at home, but then the vet hospital called. Turned out Lulu had a neurological infection that was treatable with antibiotics. Lulu started eating ravenously and trying to wander around the hospital. I took her back for a couple of physical therapy sessions after she came home, and she was back with the rest of the pack by mid-October. We were witnessing a classic Lulu trait, whether leaping a fence or overcoming physical impairment. She was one determined girl. In the fall of 2015, soon after Lulu recovered from her nervous system illness, Maggie developed cancer. She had surgery to remove a tumor, but the remaining cancerous cells prevented healing of the surgical wound on her leg. By the end of January 2016, it became apparent that Maggie's body was fighting a losing battle with infection and cancer, and she would not regain a quality life. When Maggie lost the strength to even get up on her own because of her leg surgery, we witnessed Lulu try to give her some comfort. We made a difficult decision to put Maggie to sleep. As our vet was preparing to give her a euthanasia injection at home, we wondered if Lulu understood what was happening. The vet looked at Lulu, lying calmly nearby and panting, and said, "She knows." One nice day in April 2016, Steve's son Cody, an avid photographer, took a great sequence of Lulu photos in the backyard. Notice that long, smooth, kissable nose. For a number of years, Mama took Lulu for acupuncture and chiropractic treatment at the Animal Holistic Care Services in Marshall, Wisconsin. The chiropractor took a photo of Lulu and me for their website after one treatment in March 2017. One day in April 2017, Lulu and I took one of her favorite walks in a nearby field. I was remembering well all the times she would veer off to follow local animal scents. I remember watching her grab and shake one groundhog to death before I yanked her away so she couldn't eat it. I was remembering that in her youth, she would be traipsing through grass and suddenly jump and pounce, just like a fox, coming up triumphantly with a mouse. She would chomp that down in seconds. She also used to run fast enough to catch rabbits. On June 19, 2017, Lulu woke up ill, disoriented, refusing to eat or drink. Her bodily functions were not working, and her eyes had a faraway look we'd never seen before. With heavy hearts, we took her to an emergency veterinary clinic. I was grateful that there happened to be a vet there who had known Lulu for years from another clinic. He examined her and told us she wouldn't recover from this sudden deterioration. At that time, we made the difficult decision to put her to sleep. Lulu was 16. We have clay casts of the paw prints of Lulu and her best canine friends, Bernie and Maggie. Someday soon, we plan to mount and frame them with photos of our beloved gang of three. They will live forever in our memories and our hearts.